The Mustangs look to build momentum in the new semester as we say good evening everyone and welcome to Munzing Media Sports. With executive producer Mr. Rob Munzing, I'm Patrick Dexler, and Rob, it has been 42 days since the Mustangs have played a competitive game, but they look ready to battle a foe from across the river.
Well, they're well rested. Good to get the second semester up and going. Kids will be back in classes on Tuesday, so a little warm-up before the second semester gets going. And certainly, I'm sure they're anxious to get back on the ice, get the crosstown rival Bates Bobcats in here, so it should be a good matchup between two good programs here and a good way to get us going here in the new year. We welcome everybody back to our Mustang streaming here at Munzing Media, and we've got a busy rest of the month of January coming up, as well as into the end of the season here for athletics in the winter. So we welcome everybody back. It's a little late to say Happy New Year, but for us it is our first game of the new year here for the Mustangs.
And the Mustangs women's ice hockey program comes in at 2-7 in their second year of existence, still looking to build the program up on the foundation under head coach Drew Lepardo in his first season. But a couple of recruits have been announced throughout the break as the Mustangs look forward to bringing in some new talent going into the 2026-27 season. They include Lexus Keene, a forward from Lewiston, Kaylee Hudson, a forward from Poland, plays for the Red Hornets co-op team, Maine High School hockey, and Brooklyn Goodman, a goaltender from North Yarmouth Academy. As Drew Lepardo will be looking to add on to the three that have already been announced, and I'm sure the months will seem like an eternity once the season's done as he looks forward to 2026-27. The visiting Bobcats come in with a record of 1-4 as they look to pick up their first win in IWCHL Adirondack North Division play, as do the Mustangs. Mustangs 0-5 in the division. Our officiating crew this afternoon will be Mike Komick and Jimmy Riley. Just to give everybody a heads up, 17-minute periods, and there will be just a quick break between the first and second period. You will not see the Zamboni on the ice. We will have head coach Drew Lepardo up here during the second intermission for our coach's interview.
Yeah, depending how things are going in the course of the game, and of course that's to be announced.
As you see the Mustangs and Bobcats warming up, the Mustangs will wear their road black uniforms here on home ice, the Bobcats in their white uniforms. As we will get set here from the place they call the bank.
Well, it should be a pretty competitive game, Patrick. You take a look at the so far during the course of this season, both teams pretty equal, a little wind-starved in division play, and so somebody's going to come out of here with a good way to start the second semester and get off to a good footing here. And you know, both these teams used to this surface. They play here a lot, of course, and we'll have to, of course, they play Underhill right over there at Bates College, but a lot of these kids have probably played over here as well.
Some other CMCC athletic program news. Men's hockey last night picking up a 4-2 victory over 13th-ranked Wentworth Institute of Technology. The Mustangs came into the game number 7 in ACHA Division III. And when the new rankings are released this week, when 7 beats 13, Rob, that's definitely going to make it go up.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we'll have the remainder of the men's home games here for you on Munzing Media Sports. And of course, we go out to the YouTube page of Central Maine. That's where to find us. Of course, from some other places as well.
Men's basketball went 3-1 on a 4-game New York-Vermont road trip.
Yeah, they're on the road, probably coming back, I would imagine. Patrick, maybe listen to the game. Hi, guys. Good job. 3 out of 4. See, you went to the Basketball Hall of Fame. That's a great place to visit, always.
I am a frequent visitor to the city of firsts, as they call it, Springfield, Massachusetts. Women's basketball went 3-0 on their 3-game New York-Vermont road trip. They're first in the USCAA Division II poll. The men tied for 5th. The new poll will be released this week. As we will get set for introductions and the national anthem, we'll hear from Caleb Lamb in between the boxes.
Good evening and welcome to Norway Savings Bank Arena for tonight's IWCHL Women's Ice Hockey game between the visiting Bates College Bobcats and your Central Maine Mustangs. We begin with the starting lineup for the visiting Bobcats. On defense, number 4, Lily Friedman. Partnering her on defense, number 7, Lily Summer. At left wing, number 13, Caroline Keating. At center, number 8, Sydney Bernstein. At right wing, number 12, Casey Curtis. And in goal for the Bobcats, number 1, Abby Zeal. And now the starting lineup for your Central Maine Mustangs. On defense, a sophomore alternate captain from Lisbon, Maine, number 10, Lauren Hanlon. Partnering her on defense, a sophomore captain from Lewiston, Maine, number 11, Fiona Landry. At left wing, a freshman forward from New Gloucester, number 7, Zoe Trapani. At center, a sophomore captain from Turner, Maine, number 6, Kylie Spugnardi. And at right wing, a junior alternate captain from West Gardner, Maine, number 12, Kylie Boardman. In between the pipes for the Mustangs, a freshman goaltender from Wyndham, number 77, Jalen Poitras. Our referees for tonight's contest are James Riley and Mike Komich. Fans, we now ask that you please rise if able, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Well, the I's have been dotted, the T's have been crossed, and for the first time in 2026 for the Mustangs, I think there's only one thing left, Rob.
Yeah, let's play hockey.
The Mustangs will move left to right in the first period on your screen. The visiting Bobcats will move right to left. Something to have note, both teams, Rob, feature multi-sport athletes. A lot of the Bobcats are also part of the NESCAC champion field hockey team from this past fall. And
Oh, yeah.
they made it as far as the Elite Eight in the NCAA tournament.
Because you have some ties over there to Bates doing some freelance work over there. Freelance is Patrick Dexler's middle name. Patrick Freelance Dexler.
As Jimmy Riley drops the puck and we are underway. Fiona Landry will chase it down in her own zone. Tries to feed cross ice. Both teams trade possession as it is sent back into the Bobcats zone. Pass for Keating. Now Bernstein will bring it in the attacking zone. Tries to throw it on net. That was blocked. Played back to the near side. Now Landry will feed her defense partner as it's played into the Bobcat zone. Mustangs will get a change less than a minute into the contest. In front of our own net, Bernstein dispossessed. Melvin and Claire Bath, I should say Taylor Melvin. As now Bernstein will clear the zone, but it was not touched. It'll go for an icing. We'll have Mustang men's hockey Friday night, about 6:45. The Central Maine rivalry, as it'll be the Terriers from Thomas College coming down to Auburn to play the Mustangs.
Might get feisty.
Feisty might be an understatement.
Terriers are feisty dogs.
Bobcats win the draw. And it's cleared to center. Bernstein able to pick up the loose puck into the attacking zone. She was tripped up, but arms stayed down. Played in front, a shot by Keating, saved by Poitras.
Yeah, Poitras is one of the two sport athletes.
Pass through center. Bobcats will bring it in 3-on-3. Loose puck top of the circle. Cleared back into neutral ice. Trepany on the chase. As now it's fed cross ice for Caitlin O'Shaughnessy. She tries to bring it in the zone, blocked by Gloria San Pedro. San Pedro near side, loose puck picked up, sent the other way and thrown just wide of the net. Mustangs now with possession into center ice. Boardman will dump it in past center. Bobcats will settle it down behind their own net. Blackwell Moore. Dispossessed side of the net. Shot. Saved by Zeal. Played back to the point off the rebound. Shot from the point was blocked by two Bobcats as two players tumble into the end boards. But thankfully everybody gets up.
Yeah, kind of. I think one of them lost an edge, and then it was Tumble City in there and into the boards.
Face-off will be to the right of Zeal, the Bobcats netminder. Loose puck picked up by the Bobcats. And up through center. Dispossessed was Sophia Sullivan, but that put the Bobcats offside. 2:49 gone by here in the first. Shots on goal, one apiece. As Weaver wins the draw for Bates, as it will be dumped in by Avery Caddier. Played around the near side. Weaver around the Mustang net. And Weaver still with possession. Back to the point. Shot was blocked. Back to the near side. Kept in and dumped around by Virginia Avery. Avery with another shot from the point. Was steered wide by a stick. Played around far side, still in the zone. Shot from the far point, saved by Poitras. She'll hang on.
Yeah, good idea. Save it up there. Poitras says we got to get a change. Be able to get that. Remember, our clock not official, but we're pretty close. I'm a second off right now. 13:27 I have, but we'll go with it.
Bobcats win another draw in the offensive zone. Loose puck as both teams trade possession. Now it's played along the near side, out to center, as Spugnardi took down Lily Sommer. Played along the far boards. Bernstein dispossessed, loose puck behind the net. Backhanded. Boardman and Keating pinned along the end boards. Puck was jarred loose. Bernstein throws it in front, still loose, a shot, they score! Right in front off the second chance. And 4:16 into the contest, the Bobcats go up 1-0.
Yeah, going to take a look just at the end of it. We just caught the very end of it. Sorry about that. Just kind of slid through the 5-hole.
Last time these two teams met on this ice, the Bobcats got the better of the Mustangs 5-0 as Poitras had to get ready for the faceoff.
Yeah, and checking some equipment.
Mustangs win the draw. Played back in their own zone. Now up through center, trying to connect with Claire Bath. Icing though waved off as Bath was tangled up behind the play, and a penalty is called for interference. Referee Mike Komick watching behind the play. As Lily Friedman will take a trip to the box. Mustangs will be on the power play here. 12:29 to go in the first.
Get the call downstairs when it comes up.
Mustangs win the draw. Trepany. Now Hanlon. Spugnardi, side of the near circle. Back to the point. Hanlon back for Spugnardi. Spugnardi off a shin pad. Feeds back to the point, now over far side, Fiona Landry. Tries to connect back with Hanlon, and it trickles out of the zone.
Pretty good possession time there in the initial stages of that power play for the Mustangs. No shots, but good puck movement.
Dumped into the zone. The only person there was a Bobcat, and Fiona Landry brings it in offside. 1:20 left on the advantage. Face off again, won by the Mustangs. It's played back in their own zone. Spugnardi near side, off the boards to Kylie Boardman, dumped around the net.
Caroline Keating, assisted by number 8, Sydney Bernstein.
Shot
Time of the goal, 4:19 into the first period. That's Keating from Bernstein, 4:19 into the first. Bates College penalty to number 4, Lily Friedman, 2 minutes for interference.
So there are your calls.
Face off, won by the Mustangs. Thrown in front, a shot saves Zeal, rebound. Abby Zeal has made a couple quick saves here in the past 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's the best one right there. Power play opportunity, still 44 seconds for the Mustangs to do something, see if they can get the equalizer here.
Mustangs now with the advantage in the shots on goal column, 4-2. As they win a draw in the offensive zone, Hanlon top of the point. Throws it in front. Hit the skate of San Pedro. Played back near side Hanlon with patience. Spugnardi back for Hanlon. They can't connect. Still in the Mustang zone. Bernstein keeps it in. Short-handed, thrown in front of the net. Spugnardi gets it to center, and it's dumped back in by the Bobcats. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Keating on the forecheck. As Friedman out of the box. We're back to 5-a-side. Hanlon will chase the puck down in her own zone. Played around the net. Far side, Claire Bath gets it to center. Cross ice, O'Shaughnessy gets around McKenna Ridlin, now into the near circle, a shot. Saved by Poitras, second chance around the net. Jalen Poitras says no. Right back to the point. Avery with a shot. Another save by Jalen Poitras. As the puck is played out to center. Avery back into the attacking zone, loses it right at the line, and the Bobcats bring it back in offside.
Well, as it often does, Patrick, a good kill will lead to some offensive impetus, and that's exactly what we saw as the Bobcats killed off the penalty and had the better of the opportunities in the subsequent play, and Poitras had to come up big.
Neutral zone draw. Controlled by the Bobcats. Weaver in the attacking zone, far side, trying to get around the defense. Spugnardi right on top of her. As she was dispossessed, Boardman will head back the other way. Boardman will dump it in past center. As the chase is on over into the far corner. Trepani had possession momentarily as it was loose in front of the Bobcat net. Weaver had possession, was knocked down in front of her own bench. As it's played back into the Mustang zone. Landry up for Trepani, past center. As Bernstein will send it back the other way. Now Spugnardi tries to feed a pass up. It's kept in the zone by Avery. Bernstein along the far boards. Mustangs defense though, picking up the loose puck. San Pedro gets it to center. Avery tries to feed up for Zoe Ash. They couldn't connect. The Mustangs try to head back the other way. Puck knocked loose at center. And both teams trading possession here in the past minute as the bench door was open. And the puck magically found its way in.
Isn't that amazing, huh? Well, it can be a little tricky over there, that's for sure. Sometimes that's when you get called for too many men on the ice. You're trying to make a change and the puck finds you as you're going off.
Bobcats able to control the face-off. Now Keating around a defender, backhand chance save. Poitras rebound and a glove save by Jalen Poitras, point blank.
Oh, some beauties right here for Poitras. Back to back. Going to see it coming right here. Here's the first one. Got a loose stick in play and everything else, and the follow-up is a beauty glove save.
8:01 to go here in the first. Face-off will be to the left of the Mustang netminder. Played back to the point near side. The Bobcats controlled the draw, dispossessed right in the slot. Bernstein now Keating. Keating, top of the near circle, gets around a defender, backhand chance. That was blocked by Melvin. Played around the net, now far side, thrown into the far circle, and the Mustangs get it out. Played back into neutral ice, now Keating into the attacking zone, 1-on-3. She'll wait for reinforcements. Still played along the near side. Chased down by Mackenzie Grenier. Claire Bath with possession along the far boards as she battles with Lily Friedman. Still kept in the zone far side. Bobcats with a chance, a shot, save Poitras, but it goes in. Poitras had the initial save, but it bounced off and found its way to the back of the net. Bobcats up 2-0.
Now take a look at the action here on this one. Just kept in at the line. Mustangs had a couple of chances to clear, weren't able to do it. Bobcats get the advantage into a screen. Leaves the juicy rebound right there and into the back of the net for the goal.
Mustangs control the draw as Spugnardi will bring it to the attacking zone. 3-on-2. Boardman, shot, save, Zeal, rebound loose. And kept out of the net. Second chance opportunity by Spugnardi, turned aside by Zeal. Played back to the point. Shot was blocked. On the chase, Emma Rudy, far side. Rudy with a defender right on top of her, shot saved by Poitras.
Well, good offensive action for the Mustangs, but not able to get that goal, gets them back into a one-goal game.
Weaver will take the draw for the Bobcats. As the loose puck played over to the near side, kept in by Hope Stafford, thrown into the slot. Weaver couldn't get a shot on net. Mustangs take control. Now through center. Bobcats will regroup in their own zone. Weaver through center. The attacking zone dispossessed by Fiona Landry. Landry. Shot save as it goes over the net.
Yeah. Landry trying to go high. Good individual effort by Fiona.
Avery Caddier being credited with the goal, giving the Bobcats a 2-0 lead. As Bates will head through center 1-on-3. They'll get the puck deep to get a change. Mustangs will get a partial change as well. San Pedro dispossessed. Bernstein back to Avery at the point. A shot deflected in the protective netting, out of play. 5:08 to go here in the first. Bobcats with the shots on goal advantage now 7-5. As Bates wins the draw. Played around the net. Trepany, far side, tried to feed the pass up. Fed into the slot, Keating. Couldn't get turned around for a shot. As it's poked out to center. Avery battling with Trepany. Avery gets into the attacking zone around the defender. Two defenders, shot saved by Jalen Poitras.
Well, Landry walked right in. Poitras had to be equal to the task. She was. Well, Mustangs would like to get one. 4:32 left here. They'd like to get at least one. Get this thing down to a one-goal game.
They win the defensive zone draw, but it's played back to the point. Shot by Avery was blocked. O'Shaughnessy's side of the net. Right in front, a shot goes wide. Played back far side. Thrown in front. Stays wide of the goal. Virginia Avery. That one wide as well. Chase was on far side. Bobcats still trying to control it in the attacking zone as it's pinned along the far boards. 2 Mustangs, now 2 Bobcats. Jarred loose. Loose puck, side of the net. Mustangs will look to break out. Through center, Taylor Melvin. In the attacking zone, Avery breaks the play up. Melvin loses an edge right on top of the puck. He's able to regain possession and gets it around the net. Bobcats try to clear the zone. It's sent back in by Grenier. And now it's played down, and it will go for an icing. Both teams trading chances here in the opening frame, but it's the Bobcats that have been able to capitalize.
Yeah, just a little better scoring opportunities for the Bobcats so far. Landry had probably one of the best individual chances for the Mustangs. Shot it over the net.
Delayed penalty upcoming. Mustangs will go to their second power play of the afternoon as it's touched up. Tripping is the call. As Virginia Avery will head to the box. 2:58 to go here in the opening period. Mustangs 0 for 1 on the power play. As the Bobcats win the draw, they try to clear the zone. It's kept in though. Lauren Hanlon near side. Cross ice feed. Fiona Landry. Back for Hanlon, top of the point. Now back to Landry. The one-timer doesn't connect. Spugnardi's side of the net. Back for Hanlon, looking for a lane. Now Landry. Far side. Lauren Hanlon. Tries to feed Kylie Spugnardi near side. Winds up around. Kylie Boardman. Lays it back. Landry lost possession, winds up back to the point. Now Spugnardi, top of the near circle. Spugnardi fires that one wide. Landry back around for Boardman into the near corner. Boardman gets it to Spugnardi, back for Hanlon. Hanlon with a shot, that goes wide. Shot from the far side. Abby Zeal able to handle that.
Well, some good puck time in the zone for the Mustangs. Not able to get it past the Bobcats. Not really able to get any juicy rebounds there. Need some more shots on net, I think.
Landry tries to throw that in front to get a deflection. It clears all the way through. O'Shaughnessy takes possession. Excuse me, that was Keating. She dumps it in. Less than 40 left on the penalty. With speed through center. Now Trepany gets it in, but Keating finds the loose puck and clears it down. Mustangs not able to reestablish the attacking zone quite yet. They'll have one more chance as now the penalty down to 15 seconds. Landry gets around Keating. Landry still with possession into the far circle. Had to battle through some sticks. Puck was knocked loose to center. Landry throws it into the attacking zone. San Pedro, though, able to pick up the puck in the far corner. Tries to feed back. Bobcats, though, able to take possession. Keating battling for it right in front of her own bench along with Bernstein. Now Blackwell Moore also getting a touch. Landry feeds San Pedro just before the blue line. Mustangs had to get on side. It's thrown into the zone. Bobcats look to head the other way as both teams trading possession into the last 15 of the period. Loose puck near side as O'Shaughnessy was knocked down. Played back around the net, and that will do it. 17 minutes in the books. It's the Bates Bobcats 2 and your Central Maine Mustangs nothing. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, second period action from the bank. Don't go anywhere.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USC provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Back here just as the second period gets underway. Both teams change ends as the Mustangs dump it in around. We're glad you could tune in here on Munzing Media Sports. Coverage of Central Maine Community College Athletics, women's hockey this afternoon. The Mustangs and the Bobcats. Bobcats leading 2-0 after one period. As it's brought out of the Bates zone, now through center, far side. The play broken up by Lauren Hanlon as Kylie Spugnardi will head back the other way. Brings it in far side, tries to feed in the slot. There's nobody there. One Mustang, three Bobcats. Shot from the point, saved by Abby Zeal. Spugnardi with a second chance, backhands that wide of the goal.
Good pressure here.
Landry with a chance, that goes wide. That had a little zip on it from the far side of the point. Spugnardi, side of the net. Saved by Zeal, she'll hang on. Point blank chance, side of the net. Abby Zeal says, I don't think so. She has been a perfect 8 for 8 so far. Minute 19 gone by here in the second. Bobcats able to win the draw in their own zone. Played around the net far side though, kept in by Fiona Landry. Wrapped around. Both teams trading possession. Now Grenier keeps it in near side. Throws it on net, saved by Zeal. Loose puck in front. Players were tangled up. It's picked up by Bates in their own zone. Tangney tries to feed back to out of the zone, and Grenier keeps it in as the Mustangs with more zone time. Puck finally poked out to center.
And they are taking more shots, so I think that's advantageous for them as well, Patrick.
Dumped in just beyond the blue line. Bobcats first to it behind their own net. Now up through center, Tangney. Into the attacking zone, she'll backhand it. Goes wide of the goal, over into the near corner. Weaver, dispossessed, able to gain the puck again, throws it high. Mustangs with possession. Pass broken up. Sent back into the zone. Now through center, touched by Boardman. And it'll trickle down into the Bobcat zone. Trepany up on the forecheck, able to get possession, throws it in front. Couldn't connect on the pass. Hanlon near side, near the Mustang logo. Loose puck turned over. Avery battling with Grenier. Grenier backhands it into neutral ice. Now Trepany gets possession into the attacking zone. Play broken up by Tangney.
Tangney with a good defensive play.
Loose puck right in the slot. Bernstein picks it up though as the Bates defense is clamped down with the 2-goal lead. Through center, Bernstein feeds back to Curtis. Loose puck behind the Mustang net. Now cleared down by Taylor Melvin, but that's going to go too far for icing.
12:44, so we'll let our clock go just a little bit here. They won't make ice after this period. We're trying to get an intermission guest.
Possession at the top of the far circle, shot goes wide as the Bobcats with some offensive zone time, but puck knocked loose to center as both teams trade some hits. Now Stafford, shot, save, rebound, they score. Second chance opportunity right in front. Poitras was able to deny the initial shot. The rebound was juicy. And the Bobcats now up 3-0.
Yeah, they're able to pounce on this one. You're going to see it right here. Knock it in behind Poitras. As you said, juicy rebound left out there, and that's a big goal.
Trepany able to dump the puck in off the faceoff. Zeal out of her net to play it, settles it down. Mustangs get a stick on it though, a shot, saved by Zeal.
Yeah, that was a tough one on Zeal. I think that might have got deflected.
Hanlon, near side, shot, save. Zeal, she'll pounce on the loose rebound.
Well, good response here by the Mustangs. But Zeal's been solid, pitching the shutout so far.
She was the goaltender of record last year when the Bobcats shut out the Mustangs 5-0. Loose puck off the draw. Picked up by the Bobcats. Through center. Sophia Sullivan and Zoe Ash. Loose puck though picked up. Dumped down, but it's going to go for icing.
Assisted by number 10, Avery Cartier. Time of the goal, 4:41 into the second period. That's Rudy from Cattier at 4:41 into the second.
Three different goal scorers for the Bobcats. Mustangs win the draw in their own zone. Played around the net near side, though kept in by Lily Sommer. Back to the point near side. Rister looking for a deflection, went well wide of the net. Cleared down ice. Played around the Bobcat net. Bates with possession, now through center with speed. Weaver just keeps it on side as she fed the pass inadvertently for Sullivan. Mustangs trying to get a stick on it. Grenier kept in right in front of the Bates bench. Loose puck though picked up by Mackenzie Grenier, fed around the net. And both teams trading possession in the Mustang defending zone. Now Landry with speed, 1-on-2. Gets around one defender, throws it in front. Nobody there to connect the pass. Kept in though by Grenier near side. Bobcats though able to get possession in their own zone. Bernstein now feeds Keating up in the attacking zone, 1-on-2. She was dispossessed. Loose puck over in the far corner. Keating into the slot, couldn't connect with Curtis. As the puck will trickle down, and it may have been a mere 6 inches short of icing.
Well, part of it was the effort by the defenseman too. It was, she let up a little bit.
Turned over right at the blue line. Mustangs will get it deep, they'll get a change. This is the long change period, which for any hockey team, they know far and well, the second period can be a nightmare when it comes to line changes. Bernstein into the attacking zone. Fed back near side at the point, shot deflected in front, didn't make it through. Played out to center. Bobcats trying to get some passes in the neutral zone. Mustangs create a turnover. Spugnardi.
Nifty.
Gets around a couple defenders, still has possession. Shot near side, saved by Zeal.
Spugnardi with a nice individual effort there. Got the shot off. Zeal's been good.
12 of 12 so far, 8:40 to go here in the second. The one variable the Mustangs are looking to solve in the equation, how to beat Abby Zeal. Played around far side, Bobcats looking to break out of the zone. It's kept right in at the blue line by Hanlon. Bobcats will retake possession, but it's kept in by Bath. She knocks down a player. And the puck trickles out to center. The Mustangs will reset. Hanlon, far side, dumps it in. Chases on around the net. Melvin first to it. Near side, Grenier feeds it into the slot. San Pedro lost an edge. Now O'Shaughnessy through center. Bobcats heading back the other way. Narrowly avoided an offside. Now Rudy tries to send one on net. That was blocked. Second chance in front, saved by Poitras.
Yeah, Poitras stood right up to that one.
There's a couple players lose their feet right in front of the Bates bench. A shot trickles in. Far side chance, side of the net. Poitras had it, then she didn't. It's 4-0 Bates.
Yeah, right over the shoulder there on the quick shot.
Face-off controlled by the Mustangs as Trepany will dump it in the zone. Friedman first to it for the Bobcats as she tries the breakout pass right in the feet of Molly Radigan. Friedman into the attacking zone. Now Weaver has it, side of the near circle. Dispossessed, Spugnardi able to get on the puck, dumps it in to the Bobcat zone. Shot side of the net, saved by Zeal, she'll hang on. Face off. Knocked loose now. Hanlon near side tries to feed that one on net.
Her second of the game, assisted by number 9, Caitlin O'Shaughnessy, and number 18, Hope Stafford. Time of the goal, 9:44 into the second period. That's Rudy, her second of the game, assisted by O'Shaughnessy and Stafford at 9:44 into the second.
Thank you, Caleb Lamb.
Loose puck in neutral ice. Dumped in by Radigan. Mustangs settle the play down in their own zone. They're trying to find the pass up ice. Bobcats, though, with an aggressive forecheck. Now Fiona Landry with possession. Can't get around the defender. Backhands it into the zone. Loose puck picked up by Hanlon. Now both teams trading possession. Sam Pedro has it near side into the attacking zone. She was knocked off the puck as it's cleared down. Icing waved off as Hanlon plays it far side. McKenna Ridlin. Now Avery keeps it in the zone. Bernstein into the far corner, trying to get past the defender, Fiona Landry. Pinned along the near side boards. Now played back to the point. Shot, save by Poitras. Second chance, and a glove save from Jalen Poitras.
Saw it all the way, cherry picking time.
4:33 to go here in the second. Shots even, 13 apiece. Bobcats win the draw, let's send one side of the net. As Mackenzie Grenier has possession. Tries to feed up ice. Bobcats will track it down in our own zone. Now through center, Emma Rudy has two already. Tries the cross ice feed, winds up back into the neutral zone. Dumped in, but Spugnardi will be first to it to negate the icing. Spugnardi near side. Throws it in front. Nobody there to get the pass. Played out to center. Now Hanlon back in her own zone. Spugnardi. Trepany Backhands it in the Bobcat zone. Dumped in by Rudy. Grenier. Her breakout pass was broken up. Hanlon tries to go up for Taylor Melvin. Too hot for her stick. Now Zoe Ash will chase it down for the Bobcats. Past the defender. Grenier. A shot attempt. Goes wide in front. Melvin in a neutral ice, dispossessed by Anna Weaver. Weaver through center. She was poke checked by Grenier's shot attempt. Again goes wide of the Mustang net. Weaver tries to throw it into the slot. Nobody there to get the pass. Kept in the zone at the top of the point. Friedman with a shot. That was blocked. Still side of the net and a chance they score. The initial shot was blocked. Second chance was thrown back in front. And Poitras couldn't regather to get on top of it. It's 5-0 Bobcats.
Seeing the replay right here, came right out in front. Somebody missed a defensive coverage there, and not much Poitras could do there.
Bobcats with the game in hand. Keating, far side, dispossessed as the puck trickles back to neutral ice. Bernstein, cross ice feed for Keating. McKenna Ridlin trying to break up the play. Bobcats settle it down just beyond their own blue line. Now Keating with Bernstein in front. Now loose puck picked up, a shot saved by Poitras as she had a lot of traffic.
Yeah, she had to really spy that one down, get down low, able to see the shot. Trapped it in her upper body, was able to take and really go and make a nice play.
Sullivan being credited with the goal, as the Bobcats have the shots on goal advantage. 5 goals on 15 shots. Mustangs with 13. As we're into the last 90 of the second, Spugnardi able to pick up the loose puck in the neutral zone. Out in front, a shot saved by Abby Zeal.
Zeal with a beauty.
Feed in front, goes through. Top of the far circle. A delayed penalty upcoming as Spugnardi was knocked down in front of the net. And the Mustangs have their third power play opportunity of the contest. With 1:05 to go here in the second. As Virginia Avery will take a trip to the box for the second time.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get on the board here before the end of the second. They've had good zone time on their power plays. Have moved the puck well. Can't get it past Zeal.
Face off picked up by the Bobcats. They'll clear it down. Breakout pass for the Mustangs, knocked loose. Now the Mustangs will break out of their own zone. Boardman waiting at the blue line. Trepany brings it in. Spugnardi, top of the near circle. Shot was blocked. Bobcats clear it down. Mustangs will settle it down into the last 20. Breakout pass. Landry now for Spugnardi. Spugnardi past one defender. Shot was blocked. Landry able to get on the loose puck. Chance in front. And cleared down as the clock will expire. 34 minutes gone by. Mustangs will have a 55-second power play to start the third, but it's the Bobcats well in control. They're up 5-0. When we come back, we'll have an interview after this.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm gonna be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It's just kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCA.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
CMCC provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
USCA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist.
Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
It's the Mustangs' second intermission report with Mustangs head coach Drew Lepardo, and through 2 periods, Mustangs a little rusty after the break.
Yeah, we played about 15 minutes of good hockey in that first period, and then it just kind of wheels fell off a little bit. So we're hoping to get back on track here and at least make it a game.
Yeah, definitely trying to get your feet under you at least to start the second semester. 5-6 games, starting on home ice. Talk a little bit about what it's been like coming back from the break.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a challenge with such short numbers. Just making sure everyone's showing up here and getting some legs under them. It's been a little bit of a challenge just because everyone's from all over. So I really hope that this game's kind of a little eye-opening. We can get some, come out a little bit better here in this third period and show what we got.
Well, not to look too far into the future, but 2026-27 isn't too far away, and over the break, some key recruiting announcements.
Yeah, we got 2 very, very good goaltenders coming here. One in Brooklyn Goodman, very solid goaltender, put up some awesome stats at NYA. One that hasn't been announced yet, but she's committed to us. She's should be announced here in the next week, and we're very excited to have 2 very good goaltenders joining the team. We also have added some size in Kaylee Hudson from the Red Hornets, and added some grit and a little bit of speed in Lexus Keene from Lewiston.
So going into your first season being the head coach of the Mustangs women's program, Yordi Kanoran getting the team kind of off the ground last year, still kind of building that foundation. As a recruiter, what are the biggest things you're looking for in high school women's hockey players?
Yeah, right now I'm looking for anyone that's willing to show up every day and give me as much effort as they can. We've talked about it. We want a big program. 20 girls and having a little bit of competition at practice is only going to make the program better. So we're looking for anyone that's willing to show up and work their hardest every day and fight for a spot.
Yeah, and that will definitely ultimately lead to more successful years down the road, and then games like this will be a little few and far between in the IWCHL Adirondack North. Well, with 1 period left to play, it's the Bobcats 5, the Mustangs, looking to get on the board in their first game back from the semester break. When we come back, third period action here on Munsing Media Sports.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
Back here from the place they call the bank. Patrick Dexler joined alongside executive producer, Mr. Rob Munzing.
Owen Munzing's been doing our camera work today, my grandson. Thank him for coming down. Joe and Terry all came over, and he wasn't sure if he was going to get back, so I brought Owen down for emergency, and as it turned out, Owen went down, ended up working the clock tonight down across the way.
Did you have Owen sign a contract for the emergency backup?
Yeah, like the goaltenders, right?
He's our e-bug today.
Yeah. You know, I went back, been on YouTube, went down the rabbit hole like you do, and I got watching some old hockey games. I watched Bobby Ewer's 4th game ever played from 1966, and they had the whole game up there. And I was watching it, and one of the things I noticed so much, Patrick, and the biggest change is pucks pinned up against the boards. Back then, if they pinned the puck against the boards, bang, whistle. And now, I mean, that thing will go on forever. But that's the biggest thing I know. I noticed it right off.
I do like some of the officials, you will hear them yelling, like either knock it loose or they will blow it dead, which is, I think that should be done a little bit more, but it comes down to referee's discretion.
Yeah, it used to be really quick whistles.
Mustangs will move left to right on your screen with a 55-second power play to start the third. And as we heard from head coach Drew Lepardo during the break, it was a very intense talk in the locker room. Mustangs looking to get fired up. 17 minutes of action here, down by 5. Really just trying to salvage the game and take away some positive points.
So, Patrick, when did they get to, start practices again and all of that?
It was either last week or 2 weeks ago.
So they've had some practice time. Of course, the men's have been back in action, back away. Patrick told you that earlier. We'll have men's hockey action here coming up on Friday. Should be a good one against the Terriers. It'll be a big crowd here for that one, Patrick, because the Terriers will come down because they draw pretty well as just being up north in Waterville. And they've already played once this season. I believe the Mustangs won that game up at the Thomas College Ice Vault.
5-2.
Up in Hollowell.
The Mustangs, for the most part, stayed out of trouble in that game, which is something when you're taking on a fierce rival, that is something you definitely want to do. Especially the Mustangs have to look to Friday as well as next Sunday, because they will play the number 13th rank as of now, Wentworth Leopards, again here on home ice as we start the third period. Lily Friedman tries to get the feed up ice. That's broken up by Fiona Landry as the Mustangs looking to get some zone time here. Puck trickles out.
Now, Fiona's had a good game. She's had a couple of scoring opportunities in this and has handled her chores well, as she always does. She's been our player of the game before. Edge Nutrition Player of the Game will be brought to you by Edge Nutrition coming up here at the conclusion of today's game.
Kylie Spugnardi keeps it in the zone, brings it in near side, a backhand chance. Goes wide of the net. Landry, far side into the slot. Broken up, excuse me. Hanlon with a shot deflected wide.
It looks like the Mustangs got the message, the Mustang message delivered by coach between periods. They've stepped it up here, start the third period.
San Pedro dumps it into the Bobcat zone. Bates will head back the other way. 2-on-1 developing, multiple defenders also chasing the play. Keating backhands it around the net. Trepany, far side. Along with Landry, still kept in by Bernstein. Feed cross ice, San Pedro would get a stick on it. Gets it back the other way. Bobcats will chase in their own zone. Pass winds up at the point far side. Mustangs keep it in. Melvin battling far side. Bobcats get it to neutral ice. Now the feed up through center. Brought into the zone, Caddier. O'Shaughnessy knocks it around the Mustang net. As Grenier gets on the loose puck. Played back to the point, far side, shot was blocked.
Good action. Have we had a whistle?
I think one.
One whistle, Miss Perry.
A couple players knock each other down. Near side, a shot from the point, saved by Jalen Poitras.
Poitras with a beauty there. That was deflected.
Second chance from the point, that was blocked. Played back near side. O'Shaughnessy tries to get it into the slot. Melvin is able to deflect it. Mustangs clear the zone, but that will go down for an icing. 3.5 gone by here in the third. Glad you could tune in here on divisional round Sunday. The New England Patriots Houston Texans game in the fourth quarter, as executive producer Mr. Rob Munzing has 2 screens going.
Yeah, I got to monitor this. The old football guy, you know. Multitasking. It's good for, I'm almost 73 and I can multitask still, Patrick. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you could do a lot better than me, that is for sure. Virginia Avery around her own net. Looks for the pass up ice. Bugnardi, though, able to take possession at center. Mustangs looking to set it up. Boardman dumps it in. Around the end boards. Spugnardi has possession, throws it right side of the net. That's cleared out quickly. Grenier can't get the shot off near side, off the cross ice feed. Bobcats head back the other way. 2-on-1 developing. That play broken up by Fiona Landry. Loose puck winds up on net. Poitras able to clamp down on it.
Boy, she had to really concentrate to see that one come through. Now, Poitras has given up the 5 goals, but boy, she's made some corkers tonight too. This could be way out of hand.
Keating with a shot. That was blocked. Chance in front, they score. The initial shot from Caroline Keating wound up in the air over everybody. Then it was right in front, and Keating was able to chase it down and beat Poitras point blank. Keating with her second of the game at 6-0.
Yeah, Keating, nice little move inside, into tight quarters, but really well done.
Mustangs with possession. San Pedro through center, lost it off her stick. Keating brings it in. Now Claire Bath had it far side, tried to clear the zone. Sent back in around the Mustang net. Controlled near side. Bernstein, her pass into the slot was blocked. Friedman picks up the loose puck over in the far corner. Still skating with it. Feeds back far side at the point. That's Caroline Keating.
Keating her second.
Shot from the far circle, save by Jalen Poitras. She'll hang on. 11:06 to go here in regulation.
Plenty of sports action coming up here for the Mustangs. Particularly busy weekend coming up. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
2-on-1 developing for the Mustangs. Boardman into the slot. Shot, save, rebound, they score! The Mustangs get their first of the second semester off a rebound, and it's 6-1.
Yeah, nice rush here by the Mustangs. Comes over Boardman with it here. Going to get the shot off and rebound. A juicy one. So Zeal the shutout by the boards now.
Off the draw, Fiona Landry plays it around her own net. Feed up ice into the skates of Kylie Spugnardi, kept in the zone by the Bobcats. Now played back far side. Spugnardi now with a 2-on-1. Kylie Spugnardi, shot, glove save, Abby Zeal.
Yeah, Abby Zeal with a cherry picker right there, saw it all the way.
Taylor Melvin will take the draw for the Mustangs in the offensive zone. But Anna Weaver able to control the face-off for the Bobcats. In front of her own bench. Weaver dispossessed as it's played up through center in the attacking zone. Chase down.
Spugnardi! Assisted by number 12, Kylie Boardman. Time of the goal, 6:06 into the third period. That's Spugnardi, her 7th of the season, assisted by Boardman at 6:06 into the third period.
Spugnardi now with the team lead. 7 goals on the season, breaks the tie with Fiona Landry. San Pedro with the puck into the attacking zone. The feed for Claire Bath as she was almost in the slot. They couldn't connect. Bath, though, with possession far side. Sends it around the Bobcat net. Landry had it near side shot, saved by Zeal, rebound. Second chance, saved by Abby Zeal as she's been busy the past couple of minutes.
Yeah, much better period here for the Mustangs.
Third chance side of the net. Bobcats trying to clear the zone. And now they get it to center. Now Mackenzie Grenier back the other way. Backhands it side of the net. Right into the slot. Chance, they score! The Mustangs with an offensive spark. They got 2 in the past minute and make it 6-2.
Well, as we said, much better period here. Going to come right out in the slot. A whiff on the first one. Second one's true. 6-2 now.
Mustangs win the draw. Spugnardi in her own zone. Looking for the pass up. Landry. Now into neutral ice. Grenier, that was knocked off her stick. Trepany far side. Back for Landry. Shot. Goes wide. Trepany keeps it in the zone. San Pedro throws it just wide of the goal. Thrown back in front. Now Sydney Bernstein will head back the other way for the Bobcats.
And Zoe Trapani, assisted by number 12, Kylie Boardman. Time of the goal, 6:19 into the third period. That's Trapani, her 5th of the year, assisted by Boardman.
Kylie Boardman now with 2 assists on the afternoon. Spugnardi and Trepany, the 2 goal scorers so far. Bobcats win the draw in the offensive zone. Side of the net. Winds up back top of the circle. Shot by Avery. That was blocked.
That
Second
hurt.
chance right in front.
And we're going to get a whistle for the injured player.
That's Gloria San Pedro.
Yeah.
Got to the bench on her own power, but definitely in some pain.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a hard shot. Came up on her. No way to defend yourself.
7:36 to go. The deficit 4 for the Mustangs. Avery with a shot that was deflected by a couple sticks. Went well high of the goal. Far side shot again blocked. Bobcats still with the offensive pressure as it's just cleared out of the zone. Keating with 2 already, looking for a third. Just circle around, dispossessed. Bernstein along the near side with Landry. Kylie Boardman knocks that loose. Now Bernstein with possession goes into the slot. A chance goes wide. Avery with a shot, saved by Poitras, but it bounces in. The Bobcats with an answer. Off a deflection in front, the initial save by Poitras. Loose puck found its way in. It's 7-2.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry, I didn't get the replay on it.
Shaughnessy with a chance right in front, saved by Poitras as it's cleared down. Bobcats will regroup in their own zone. Up ice, turned over, Spugnardi. For McKenna Ridlin cross ice. Lost it off her stick. Battle for it, neutral ice. Ridlin keeps it in the attacking zone. Grenier with a shot, saved by Zeal. Second chance in front, broken up. Bobcats though can't clear the zone. Shot from the far point by Grenier, that goes wide. Spugnardi able to keep in the attacking zone. Thrown in front, deflected by a stick. Pass back to the point. Virginia Avery picking up her first of the game as the Mustangs are back 2-on-2. Backhand goes high. Hanlon's side of the net. Trying to find the pass into the slot. Can't connect with Jenna Buda. Fiona Landry tracks it down. Pass up for Buda. She lost it off her stick. Weaver dispossessed back into the Bobcat zone. Through center. Bobcats still with possession. They had to get back on side. As Friedman was tripped up. Mustangs touch up. Bobcats will head to the power play for the first time in the contest with 4:36 to go. As Taylor Melvin will go for tripping.
Mustangs, good discipline tonight. That's only the first penalty, as Patrick told you. So they've stayed out of the box. They've had several opportunities on power plays. They haven't been able to cash in.
Bobcats with possession to look to set up in the attacking zone. Back to the top of the point. Feed was broken up far side, still kept in the zone. Shot goes wide. Bernstein able to pick up the loose puck, pass into the slot. It was intended for a Bobcat, but Spugnardi was there defensively. Another pass into the slot. Broken up. Mustangs with possession. Landry will dump it down. Spugnardi up on the forecheck as the Bobcats look to break out of the zone. That was broken right up. Second chance pass. Made it up ice. Thrown in front. Finally touched up.
Well, kids will be back on campus coming in probably over the weekend. Tomorrow's an off day with Martin Luther King holiday and Tuesday classes, and we'll be back at the end of the weekend for hockey Friday night, basketball doubleheader Saturday, and hockey. Do we have hockey Sunday? We got anything?
Yes. 3 o'clock. Women's basketball 1 o'clock Sunday. Hockey 3 o'clock.
So that'll be a tight turnaround for us. As
the Munzing Media roster to be determined.
Yeah, we'll have to see how we're going to handle everything. Patrick will be here for hockey for sure, but I might have Chris come down and work hockey with you.
The power play now negated for the Bobcats as they have a player in the box, and we're awaiting the penalty to be put up on the scoreboard as referee Mike Komick gave the explanation. The Bobcats bench not happy whatsoever with the call.
Yeah, we didn't see it, did we?
I believe it was a retaliatory penalty off the initial forecheck from Kylie Spugnardi.
Oh, okay. A lot of ice out there.
And a whistle as the penalty was not put up on the, excuse me, I'm gonna have to dig out my rule book here, Rob. We're still 5-on-4, but a Bobcat player is in the penalty box. So I believe a misconduct was assessed.
Yeah, it must be, yeah.
It's the only way I can figure it. Either any other penalty, a major, double minor, or minor, would be put up on the scoreboard. Bobcats still on the power play. Weaver through center. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Weaver trying to get around the defender, throws it wide. Back around far side as Fiona Landry knocked a player into the far boards, and she's going to go to the box for interference. So the Bobcats will have a 5-on-3 for 20 seconds.
They're trying to get squared away down there.
Caleb Lamb becoming the busiest person around.
Yeah. Caleb's going, hey, wait a minute. Well, that's a tough job. Hockey game management, about as tough as it gets. I know you do a lot of it, Patrick, and you're very good at it. So isn't Caleb. But it's not easy.
I can say one thing. It's a lot easier to be up here than down there.
Oh, yeah.
Bobcats win the draw. 5-on-3 situation. But the Mustangs able to clear the zone.
Yeah, that's a nice job.
10 seconds left on the penalty to Melvin. Landry, one of the biggest Mustang penalty killers, though, still in the box. Melvin out, 5-on-4. She'll head to the bench. Short side shot, saved by Poitras. She couldn't even see that with the traffic in front.
Yeah, nice positional save.
Time of the penalty, 18:22 into the third period. Central Maine penalty to number 11, Fiona Landry, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 14:05 into the third period.
So Bernstein was knocked down by Kylie Spagnardi in front, and then Bernstein retaliated and received a 10-minute misconduct, which she is still serving.
Yeah, she won't be back on.
Landry still in the box for interference, as now halfway through her penalty, still 5-on-4. Friedman near side. Tries to go back for Keating, that was broken up. Taylor Melvin up on the forecheck as the pass up through center. The Bobcats will break into the attacking zone. Lauren Hanlon, though, breaks up that. She'll skate with the puck and clear it down. "15 seconds left on the penalty to Landry as we head for the final minute of play. Trepany sends that back down as the Bobcats can't get set up on the 5-on-4. Landry out of the box, we're back to 5 aside. We're in the final minute. Both teams with 2 goals in the third period. Mustangs definitely taking some positives away as Landry in all alone. A shot saved by Abby Zeal.
Now, Zeal's been really good.
18 saves on 20 shots. Spagnardi with a chance, and that deflected off the glove of Zeal as we're into the final 20. Melvin near side, throws that on net, save. And she'll hang on to the rebound. 8.4 left. Coming up, our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. Mustangs win the draw. Landry back to the point far side as the clock will expire. And that will do it. Bobcats were in control early, and they were able to hang on to the lead despite the 2-goal barrage from the Mustangs in the third period.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have the Edge Nutrition Player of the Game after this.
USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCAA.
Back here from the Norway Savings Bank Arena as we will have our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game interview shortly. Caleb Lamb still tending to the housekeeping duties downstairs.
I guess we can make it official, can't we, Patrick?
Well, I think we can, and it's going to be, you'll hear the interview shortly, Fiona Landry. The defenseman from Lewiston was not on the score sheet other than in the penalty box late in the third period, but she was the stalwart defensively for the Mustangs today because the Bobcats kept up the relentless pressure. It could have been a lot more than the 7-2 final score, Rob.
Yeah, Landry really had a good opportunity there. The last opportunity for the Mustangs there. See Caleb getting set there. We'll go down to Caleb in just 1 second. Let's go to Caleb Lamb.
Down here, ice side with our player of the game, Fiona Landry. Not the start that you guys wanted coming out for the first semester, but I think we definitely saw after that intermission, time in the locker room, came out strong in the third period and scored a couple of goals against a very good goaltender for Bates. Was there anything that was said in the locker room, though, from head coach Drew Lepardo, who didn't exactly look the happiest going off the ice before that period?
Oh, definitely not, but he kind of came in, and the thing about our team is that it's about 80% mental. Once we really just, quote-unquote, lock in, I guess, is when we really start to, you see a big difference. But Drew came in, and he really reminded us of all the effort that, he's put in and sacrifices he's made for our team, and how he just wanted to see the same effort put in return. And a lot of the girls, we did feel bad, and we had a lot of conversations about really just, saying kind of whatever. I can't say the F word, but F it. But, yeah. No, there was just a lot of, girls were struggling. And I think coming off a break, it takes a while for some of the girls to get into the mindset of, putting in that real effort. Because we ended the last semester on a good note, even though we were losing a couple games. They were against some pretty tough teams. But I think it kind of gave some of the girls a lot of ease going into it, and a lot of, they relaxed a little bit, and it took a second for them to, get out of that little, phase.
I can understand that. I mean, as you said, it is a long break in between the semesters as well. You only have a few practices before you get back to it. But I did think it was a good response coming out in the third. Might have been down by 5 goals, but still able to put a couple in the back of the net. And I know that does a lot for the mentality and getting the team in the right headspace.
Yeah, he did. He also reminded us that us in Bates, we are one of the only 2 representations of women's hockey in this area, and that we helped a lot out with the Mites tournaments today. And he reminded us that some of the people from those tournaments really liked us and stayed for our game, and what they're looking at us right now and how they're seeing us, and we really needed to put in the effort not just for ourselves but for the people who want to see some good ice hockey.
Well, some good games against some more in-state opponents coming up here, so we will see if the women's team can grab themselves another victory in conference play before we get into the month of February. For now, though, we'll send it back upstairs to wrap things up.
All right, thank you, Caleb. And something to note, the next Mustangs women's home hockey game will be February 1st, a 3 o'clock matchup with the in-state rivals, the University of Maine Black Bears women's club team. But that's going to be Senior Day and also Youth Hockey Day, Rob. So
fantastic.
You wear a hockey jersey, you get in for free.
All right, I'll have to pull out my Bobby Orr jersey.
And the first 25 kids also get a Mustangs hockey t-shirt. So we're, as a athletic department, trying to promote the upcoming women's home hockey game.
Fantastic.
The first of next month. But some games in between that, Rob, after tonight here as we look forward to the week. We'll see you next time on Friday. It'll be the Mustangs and the Thomas College Terriers men's hockey. Also doubleheader basketball action Saturday, and women's basketball and men's hockey next Sunday. But until then, for executive producer Mr. Rob Munzing, Owen Munzing running our camera, I'm Patrick Dexler saying so long. Bobcats win 7-2.